Hold up. That part. Hold up. That part. L.O.T.S approved media, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 68. You know what it's hitting for. That part. Episode number 68. That part. You guys do me a favor. As soon as you come in the building, I need you guys to hit that like button, all right? Call wipe your feet on the rug. Same way you do at your grandparents' house, your mama house. Show respect in the house of the L.O.T.S approved, a humble abode. All right? Hit that like button. Do me a favor, when you come in the comment section, leave a fingerprint. That's called leaving a fingerprint. Let me know that you're in the building. Off top, we're going to hit that like button. Off top, we're going to share this podcast with the rest of our peoples. All right. Hold up. What's going on? As soon as you guys come to the building, do me a favor. Leave a comment in the comment section. Leave your fingerprint, all right? Also, thumbs up, hearts, thumbs up. Whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on Twitter, you guys can also comment on Twitter now. Things are changing. Things are upgrading. That part. This is the last podcast for the year, 223. All right? We're bringing in 224. That part. L.O.T.S approved media, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 68. I am the incomparable, the author imitated but cannot be duplicated, the one that they style from, the elected, appointed voice of the streets, leader of the streets, lord of the streets. I'm the top public enemy number one. I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. I'm the curator. I'm the creator. I take the initiative. I set the lead. I set the pace. That part. All right. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media, and this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger. Welcome to episode number 68. That part. Hold up. That right, let me get some horns. Followed by some gunshots. Gunshots clear. Drop a bomb to that. Drop another bomb to that. Drop another bomb to that. That part you got. This is episode number 68. Hold up. Cut this intro music, this fire intro music off right quick. Let's cut this intro music off. All right, y'all, check this out, man. Let's run this intro in once more, all right? This is the last podcast for the year of 2023. This is a very special episode, all right? The last podcast for 2023. We about to go into 224. That part. You guys, as soon as you come in the building, leave a like, hit a like, hearts, thumbs up, whether you on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, wherever you at. Also, we're gonna put this up on Apple Podcasts for the audio also. All right, I'm the incomparable, the author imitated but cannot be duplicated, the one that they style from, the elected, appointed voice of the streets, leader of the streets, lord of the streets, learning off the streets. All right, I'm the top public enemy number one. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media, and this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 68. Bow. Hold up. Gunshots, hold up. If you don't know, don't be a ninja watcher. It's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher, because that's just a hater. And you definitely don't want to be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call a peeping Tom. If you don't know what they do to peeping Tom, stay out of jail, and you won't have to find out what they do to peeping Toms. Hold up, I bit the inside of my jaw. Yeah, that part. I'm that excited. I'm biting the inside of my lip. You know how when you bite the inside of your lip, that's how excited I am. You heard me? Now I see this comment section. Shout out to Planet Goddammit, we live. My partner in crime, my eyes behind my head. Planet Goddammit, that part. I see you, my brother. Now, you guys, this is going to be a very, 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 very eventful podcast. Like I said, this is the last podcast for the year 223. We about to bring in 224. Big things are going, you heard me? Yeah. We got to bring in 224 the right way. The right. the right way. All right, 224. Listen, we're going to speak about some things. We're going to speak about this Kevin Hart lawsuit, all right, against Tasha K. It seems like Tasha K hasn't learned her lesson with that Cardi B lawsuit. We'll speak about it. All right. Also, we're going to speak about this Dr. Umar Johnson saying that Eminem cannot be the #1 rapper. All right. We're going to dive deep into this whole thing about Eminem being the top rapper, because I know Eminem is a lot of you guys' top rappers at home. We'll speak about it. Speak about this Remy Ma. All right. Easy the Block Captain leaked audio speaking about actually cheating with Remy Ma, speaking about his relationship with Remy Ma and the altercation that took place between him and Papoose. Yeah, we're going to speak about it. What else we got to talk about? Oh, shout out to Gaston Glock, the man that's responsible for engineering the Glock. He passed away at the age of 94. We'll speak about that also. All right. Kanye West. If you guys don't know, Kanye West recently, he apologized to the Jewish community. All right. So it's just like Kanye West has, as of recently, has a change of heart. We'll speak about that. That's very big, nonetheless. All right. Let's go into also Cardi B and Offset spending Christmas together. So you already know, we know about the Cardi B and Offset, the breakup. You know, we love that couple. But at the same time, it seems like they spent Christmas together. And we'll elaborate a little bit on that. All right. Contrary to what we've been seeing with them going back and forth, more so on Cardi B's part. All right. First of all, I want to start off hot. All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna speak about NBA YoungBoy. Let's start off with NBA YoungBoy. All right, you guys, listen. There's a kid by the name of NBA YoungBoy. Everybody's familiar. This is the younger generation. This is the people's champ for the younger generation. He goes by NBA YoungBoy. I like him particularly as an artist. He's a great artist. You know what I mean? As of lately, his music has been because he's been stuck on house arrest, right? So he's not out there in the world. He's actually in Utah on a farm, it looks like, in a state, a farm, whatever you want to call this, a plantation, whatever he's at. But he's way out there in Utah. All right, he's not out there mingling with the world. Nonetheless, he's on house arrest. So you kind of like Escobar built his own jail. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, he recently had some interviews. Now, if you guys know YoungBoy is not a fan of interviews. This kid is really he's a secluded type of person, right? Which adds to the mystique of him as a artist. Nonetheless, he doesn't really do interviews. But as of recently, YoungBoy did 3 interviews. All right, he did 1 interview with Gilly and Wallow. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow, $1 million with the game. He also did an interview with this white girl. I forget the white girl's name. He also did an interview with Bootleg Kev. All right, you guys probably familiar with Bootleg Kev. He's amongst these all. Well, he's part of the hip hop community as an interviewer and shit like that. And I think he was a DJ at one point. But you probably could see some of his stuff on the internet, all right? Nonetheless. Now, NBA YoungBoy, like I said, he seldom does interviews. It's rarely you see any NBA YoungBoy in an interview. He's very secluded, which adds to his mystique, all right? He's highly rated. He's loved amongst the younger generation. Now, things have changed as of lately. YoungBoy has been seen recently doing interviews. And ironically enough, for a man that doesn't do interviews, he did 3 interviews, all right? 3 interviews that went down. Now, one of NBA YoungBoy's interviews was with this white girl, right? Nothing new there. But he did have some type of issues with the white girl. I forget what it was, but he had issues nonetheless. All right, so it's not just the white girl. I wish I knew her name. He also did an interview with Wallow and Gilly. Now, he did the interview with Wallow and Gilly. I didn't see nothing wrong with the interview. The interview looked perfectly fine. But according to NBA YoungBoy, he didn't like the interview. Now, according to NBA YoungBoy, there was a prerequisite to him allowing people to do interviews with him. He spoke to them and let them know that he wanted to be able to edit out certain things that's part of the interview if he deems to be not good for his brand, right? Which is normal usually for artists. Usually artists like they tend to want to edit out things in an interview. Now, that doesn't do great for us as interviewers because some of this stuff might be stuff that might equal up to clicks, right? So they call it clout chasing, whatever. You might say something that, though it's not good for your brand, it's going to work in the best interest of the interviewer, right? But now artists tend to tell interviewers that they want the interview to be edited. And it seems like that was the case with what's that? Gillie and Wallo. Now, NBA Youngboy did an interview with Gillie and Wallo. Now, they went all the way out to go see NBA Youngboy. They went all the way to Utah, where they call it Grave Diggers Mountain. This is what he refers to as Grave Diggers Mountain. So they out there in Utah. They out there with the snow. It's snowing out in Utah right now. All right? So Gillie and Wallo flew all the way to Utah, flew all the way just to interview NBA Youngboy. Now, then, presumably they're in NBA Youngboy's backyard. It seems like the kid has acres in Utah. Acres, a plethora of land that NBA Youngboy has. So with these interviews, he's doing an interview. Now, according to NBA Youngboy, he said during the interview, he was high. He was high. He wanted certain parts of that interview to be edited out of Gillie and Wallo's interview with him, right? So with that being said now, excuse me, Russia, excuse me, move. The dog's in the way. Hey, get out the way, bro. Russia, move out the way. Get out the way, man. Damn, excuse me, my dog is tripping, yo. Hold on. All right, so now, excuse me, apologize about that. My dog, I got a bully, and sometimes he likes to run up under me, and then it makes it hard for me to maneuver here. But nonetheless, I got him out the way. Now, NBA Youngboy said that he was high. He doesn't want to be seen as high. He said that's not good for his brand, right? He spoke about a few things on the interview. Now, if you guys see the interview with NBA Youngboy and Wallo and Gillie, I didn't see nothing out the ordinary. I didn't see anything that would be harmful to his brand, right? Though he may seem to him, presumably he felt like he was subdued, right? He was under whatever. I don't know what he was taking, what drug he was under, whatever, but he seemed like he was high, right? And according to him, he was high. But nonetheless, the interview didn't look that bad, personally. Now, NBA Youngboy has a problem with Wallo and Gillie for releasing that interview. Now, he also did an interview with Bootleg Kev. Bootleg Kev is a white boy. Now, the Bootleg Kev interview, he's happy. He's satisfied with the interview with Bootleg Kev. Nonetheless, there's a lot of different people got different points of view about this whole situation. Some people are saying that it's because they're white. It's because Bootleg Kev is white, is why NBA Youngboy is so comfortable with the white boy, and it was a different type of interview with the white boy. But nonetheless, according to NBA Youngboy, he was sober during that interview. So he approves of Bootleg Kev releasing this interview. According to, Gillie and Wallo, they haven't chimed in yet. But Gillie and Wallo still, they released the interview. So according to them, just based off of them releasing the interview, they don't care that this man actually this man was not approving of the interview. Now, I don't know if I would have did what Gillie and Wallo would have did. I'm more leaning towards Gillie and Wallo because I see NBA Youngboy, and I feel like you shouldn't have been high during that interview, if that's the case. You didn't say nothing in that interview that was incriminating. All right? Now, if you wanted to have this spick and span image, you should have thought about that before you went and did the interview. You should have tried your best to sober up before you did the interview. Maybe not try not getting high. How about that? But nonetheless, like I said, I'm leaning more towards Gillie and Wallo. All right. But shout out to all parties. Shout out to Gillie and Wallo, and shout out to Bootleg Kev, because Bootleg Kev did an interview with him. And to be honest with you, I like the Wallo and Gillie interview more than I like the Bootleg Kev interview. Nonetheless, all right. Yeah. Nonetheless, shout out to all parties, and shout out to NBA Youngboy. Now, my thing about NBA Youngboy is I feel like NBA Youngboy needs to come off of this high horse. The younger generation has got this man's head inflated. NBA Youngboy, it seems like he's hard to manage. He's hard to deal with. He doesn't do interviews. He's always mad at anybody that he's dealing with. He doesn't like no bloggers. He doesn't like no interviewers. He pretty much doesn't like nobody, right? Now, I see him, he's running around with McConan, so obviously he likes McConan. That's a whole different story. You know, McConan, club going up on a Tuesday. Well, him and NBA Youngboy, they became a tandem. They became they have this best friendship that has developed that I never saw this coming. For some reason, NBA Youngboy has some type of love for this man, some type of respect. And I'm not hitting at anything, but they have this friendship, this bromance going on, right? Which is unusual, because I know NBA Youngboy as being a heterosexual, and not to say a heterosexual can't be best friends with a bisexual or a gay man, but it's still a little bit confusing to me, right? And I'm just trying to understand it. But nonetheless, they built this type of friendship. Him and I Love McConan. You guys remember I Love McConan Club going up on a Tuesday. It seemed like he was shunned from the whole industry. But I'm hearing that NBA Youngboy has a project coming out with him. But nonetheless, NBA Youngboy, he seems like he's a troubled youth. He's a troubled youth, dog. And a lot of his decisions, a lot of his opinions, I don't side with him with his opinions on things. And I find him to be very hard, very difficult to deal with, nonetheless. And he's on a high horse. He just needs to come down a little bit. I think the fame has gotten to NBA Youngboy's head, you know, especially if you're going at Gillian Wallow and you're so quick to turn on people. The man turns on people quick. Shout out to Make It Happen in the building, that part. Big up to Make It Happen all the way from Trinidad. Shout out to my dog. You guys get a chance, like I always say, check out Make It Happen's music. The man has some great and nothing short of great. All right, the man's music is great, and you guys be the judge. Check it out on YouTube. Make It Happen. All right. I need to interview you one day, bro. We need to get you interviewed one of these days, definitely. And like I said, my partner in crime, shout out to Planet Goddamn It, we live, that part. Now, you guys, this is the last podcast for the year of 2023. This is the last podcast for 2023. It's an amazing year. This is an amazing year. This is a God-blessed year. So 2024 is supposed to be even better, right? 224 is supposed to be even better, right? Shout out to everyone. You guys do me a favor. As soon as you come in there, also hit that like button. I don't care if we got 3,000 people. I don't care if we got 3 people in here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast, all right? Share this with your peoples. Like I always say, you got people that admire you. Share it with your admirers, your followers, your friends, wherever you're watching this at, on Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. Share it. That part, all right? Now, we ain't going to stay too long on this NBA Youngboy, this NBA Youngboy, all right? I just want to give a shout out, man, to, let me see, the guy's name, Gaston Glock. All right, Gaston Glock passes away at the age of 94, responsible for engineering and founder of the firearm company Glock. All right, so the man that's the engineer and the founder of the company Glock, all right, you know the Glock, one of our favorite guns in the hood, all right? Rest in peace to this man. And I think we need to give him a proper burial, you know what I mean? Hold up. Listen, man, I want to give a shout out to Gaston Glock, passes away at the age of 94, responsible for engineering and the founder of the firearm company Glock. Now, the Glock is the #1 chosen firearm in the hood. Yes. I am a big fan of the firearm, the Glock 40, and all the Glocks that come with that. You heard. The one that comes with no safety. All right? The hood's favorite. Gaston Glock, my brother, it's been amazing. You had an amazing run, an amazing contribution to the streets, to the military, and just for defense. All right? Shout out to that brother, to Gaston Glock. Rest in peace at the age of 94. That part. Hold up. With that being said, let's let off some gunshots. 21 gun salutes. That's 3, 4. "21 shot salute to Gaston Glock." That part. Now, you guys, let's continue on. Now, let's speak about this whole Kevin Hart and Tasha K. Now, you guys know Kevin Hart, one of the best comedians out here, man. I'm a big fan of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart recently had an assistant, and the assistant went on Tasha K. Tasha K interviewed her, in which she started spilling the beans and all types of allegations against Kevin Hart about cheating, etc., etc. Right? Now, Tasha K has recently been accused and has a lawsuit on her, right? Kevin Hart has a lawsuit on Tasha K. Now, you guys know Tasha K, she already has a lawsuit that she lost against Cardi B. She lost for $4 million, which she has yet to pay Cardi B back till this day. Right? We were seeing her. As of recently, she was crying to let Cardi B know that she can't afford to pay it. Even though she looks like she has it, she just makes things look like that. She can't afford to pay Cardi B. But nonetheless, Tasha K tried to get some type of sympathy from Cardi B, in which Cardi B was feeling her at first. And then Cardi B eventually stopped having sympathy for her because she took notice that Tasha K seemingly has ceased to do the things that she does. Tasha K seemingly does not care to throw anybody. She doesn't care that she throws anybody under the bus. Tasha K seems like she's fearless. She's not scared of any lawsuits out there, apparently, because Cardi B won a $4 million lawsuit against her, and she still continues to throw people under the bus. She's still taking the same routes, using the same methods that got her into that lawsuit that had her subsequently where she lost that lawsuit. All right? Now, there's a new person, Kevin Hart now. She recently had this person on her show in which the person started spewing the allegations about Kevin Hart and cheating, infidelity. All right? Kevin Hart thought it was in his best interest to sue Tasha K. So right now, Tasha K currently has a lawsuit. Man, wait up, man. Wait up, man. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, man. Tasha K is brave, my brother. Tasha K don't give a damn, to be honest with you. And I'm wondering what's going on with Tasha K. What's up, Tosh? What's up, sis? That part, Tosh in the building. Faculty in the building. You heard? Yeah, you guys, I went on late today. I went on an hour late today. Nonetheless, you know how it be sometimes. All right? Nonetheless, this is the last podcast for the year, for the year 223. All right? We're going into 224. That part. All right? Now, like I said, Tasha K is very brave. Tasha K has another lawsuit on her hands. Let me read what's going on here with Miss Tasha K. Hold up. Wait one moment here. Hold on. Kevin Hart. Hold up. And we're going to get into this whole Eminem thing too. All right? We're going to get into this whole Eminem thing. It was Vert. All right, yeah. But nonetheless, we'll get into what's the name? We'll get into that Cardi B, this whole Cardi B. There's a lot to speak about today. But nonetheless, yeah, Tasha K has another lawsuit on her hands. All right. Like I said, Tasha K is fearless. Tasha K lost her first lawsuit for $4 million, must I reiterate. And I'm presuming that she might lose this lawsuit too. All right. So what Kevin Hart is saying that Tasha K tried to extort him. All right. Tasha K basically had this footage that she says she has this footage in her vault. And she told Kevin Hart, I don't know whether it was through DM or email, how she reached out to him. But somewhere along the line, allegedly, Kevin Hart's accusing Tasha K of trying to extort him. In which Tasha K told Kevin Hart, if he pays her $250,000, $250,000, she won't release that video. She won't release that content. And that's where Kevin Hart, he got her right there. Kevin Hart got her for extortion, all right? So currently, right now, Tasha K has a lawsuit from Kevin Hart for extortion, all right? Trying to blackmail Kevin Hart, screaming that she was not going to release the tape if he pays her $250,000, allegedly. Now, I'm pretty sure this is probably not going to end well for Tasha K. Tasha K's lost many lawsuits. She lost one lawsuit, and I think she's going to lose this lawsuit also. My question is Tasha K going to give it up? That part, shout out to AP Palmer in the building. That part, what's up, family? AP, do me a favor, share this, yo. Let me pull up AP. We just getting started, y'all. Shout out to the family in the building. Shout out to AP in the building. Shout out to Tosh in the building. Shout out to Make It Happen in the building. Shout out to Planet Goddammit. I need all you guys to share this podcast for me. AP, share this and let the people know that we're on right now. You heard me? That part. Appreciate you as always. Salute, AP. Appreciate you as always, brother. That part. All right. So like I said, man, Tasha K tried to extort Kevin Hart allegedly. So it looks like Tasha K, Kevin Hart put out a lawsuit on Tasha K. Tasha K already owes $4 million. So I'm wondering where this is going to lead to, where this is going to end up. How's this going to end up for her? I wonder if the courts are going to take into consideration her line of work and in fact that she lost a lawsuit already. So is that going to work against her? Is the new judge, when he sees that she already has a lawsuit, is he going to feel like just doubling down on her? Is he going to feel like she's guilty already because she has a track record of that? Nonetheless, Tasha K seems like she's a crash dummy. Tasha K seems like she's a crash dummy. Tasha K is doing reverse. I don't want to say the word because you can't really say this on the internet. Certain words you can't say, but it's a reverse thing that she's doing. It's career. I think you guys know the rest. Shout out to Victor Blue in the building. It's actually extortion legal. It's actually extortion legally when photographers can always sell their footage to magazines and many outlets. Hold up. Let me see what brother's saying. Let's read this again. It's actually extortion. Shout out to Victor Burst. It's actually extortion legally when photographers can always sell their footage to magazines and many outlets such as TMZ. That's interesting, brother. That's interesting. AP says, big crash goofy. Yeah, she's a goofy. I ain't gonna lie. Tasha K, down. I ain't gonna lie. Boo-hoo for Tasha K. I ain't gonna lie. Tasha K doing too. Tasha K's doing. Yeah. Tasha K's a big goofy. I ain't gonna lie. Tasha K, the things that she's doing, and she's throwing people in the bus. And it's like, my thing is when you're attacking people, what about the skeletons in your closet when you're attacking people like that? Some of these bloggers, some of these interviewers, some of these people, these internet personalities, the way they attack some of these people, you would think that they have no skeletons in their closet. You would think like they're saints, as if they don't commit sins. What makes you think that you can? What makes you think that you could sit there and critique somebody's lifestyle, judge them, nitpick, do your research, even doing more than research? You're doing interrogations, you're doing investigations on people's lives, right? Which is not your place as a human being. That's why God said, for thou have not sinned, cast the first stone. Thou who have not sinned, cast the first stone. So you have all these things against you. What makes you think that you could speak about these people in their lives like that? How could you take a position on these people's lives and speak in detail? When I speak about things on here, I speak about certain celebrities. You know how we do it. We talk about what's going on. But I'm not nitpicking at every single angle. I'm not doing extensive research. I'm not going into their childhood and woo-de-woo. I'm not trying to expose them per se. I'm just taking what's already on the internet. And I think that's enough, right? There's information already that's enough for me to use to prove what I'm trying to say. I'm all about the morality of the story, the moral of the story. There's a silver lining in every story. There's a moral to every story. It's not about condemning these people. Unlike Mrs. Tasha K is there to condemn people. When they say hurt people. Sometimes I look at Tasha K, I'm like, damn, she must have had a rough life. Tasha K must have had a fucked up life, to be honest with you. Because the way that she comes at these people as if she has no skeletons in her closet, I find it ironic. I find it peculiar. I find it disturbing. Something's not right. For you to be so invested in people's lives and invested in the downfall of people as if you have a horse in that race. It makes me question your upbringing. It makes me question your experiences in life. Do these people remind you of people that did things against you? Transgressed against you? Do these people remind you of people that try to hurt you in your past? Why do you feel so compelled to try to bring these people down? Tasha K is strange, my man. Tasha K is strange. I'm not gonna lie. She's throwing everything. Like, how could you hide your money? You know, Tasha K alleged she tried to hide her money under her husband, right? She can't keep a bank account at this point. She still owes that $4 million. So what's she gonna do when she loses her lawsuit to Kevin Hart? What is she gonna do then? How is she gonna hide this money? And Tasha K has a husband. I wonder how the husband feels. Me as a man, if I had a wife that was a daredevil like a Mrs. Tasha K, I try to speak to her every day. I know I definitely could not be married to a woman that's a daredevil, that doesn't care about throwing people under the bus, that doesn't care about the consequences and repercussions of what she's doing. Because I know financially it's not working in their favor, right? To have to sneak around and hide money and stuff like that. How does that feel? I know Tasha K's husband is feeling it. Tasha K is a crash dummy. Just like AP Palmer said, a big crash goofy. Tasha K has a second lawsuit, and I don't think that's going to be the last lawsuit. And for some reason, Tasha K is under the pressure that she's a superhero. You're not a superhero. It's like you think that you're on a crusade. Tasha K thinks she's on a crusade like as if she's the people's champ. Like she's doing the people a favor. What favor is that? Exposing somebody's infidelity. How are you doing us a favor? How are you doing us a favor? We already heard the rumors, right? It's safe to say we heard about things about Kevin Hart, even though black men don't cheat. We've heard things. Why you have to come through and elaborate on what we already know? Is Kevin Hart committing? Did Kevin Hart hurt some? Is he out here killing people, unaliving people? Is Kevin out here doing certain things, stealing from people? What is it that Kevin's doing that you have to bring his whole lifestyle down? What is it that Kevin's doing that you feel like is necessary to extort the man? Because for one thing, to extort somebody, that means your cause is tainted. Your intentions are tainted. You don't have good intentions if you're extorting somebody. If you're doing the right thing, you probably would try to say that you're doing something where you're trying to save Kevin Hart's wife. In actuality, you're damaging the relationship more, right? You're damaging it. When you went and Cardi B and said Cardi B had herpes, allegedly, you said Cardi B had herpes. Who was you saving by saying that? You went on a wild crusade. Tasha K went on a wild crusade to try to take Cardi B and defame Cardi B and bring Cardi B down. I just don't get it. I don't get Tasha K's I don't understand what she's doing. What's her end all be all? What is the result of I know the results, but what is she really trying to do? To me, it seems like Tasha K is a misery love company issue. Hurt people. I think Tasha K is that miserable of a person that she doesn't like to see other people glorified. I'm just quite honest with you. I think Tasha K has a hidden agenda, right? She probably hates that Cardi B is a beautiful woman. She's a dancer, so she's highly sought after. She has a great, illustrious career. She was married. She has kids. I think she admires, and actually, I think Tasha K admires Cardi B's lifestyle. I think she's envious of Cardi B's lifestyle. I think she's envious of people like Kevin Hart. She's envious of these rich people. I think Tasha K is coming from a hurt place when she speaks about these people, nonetheless, right? But we're not going to stay too long. But like I said, Tasha K has a lawsuit on her head via Kevin Hart, which is suing Tasha K for extortion. She wanted $250,000 for a video of Kevin Hart's assistant claims of infidelity. All right, claims to have witnessed or has information on Kevin Hart's infidelity. All right, but we're not gonna stay too long on that nonetheless. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Shout out to Cardi B. No shout out for Tasha K. No. Matumbo index finger. No. All right. Now, you guys, do me a favor. Make sure you guys hit that like button when you come in the building. Don't be a ninja watcher. It's the person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher. It's just a hater. And definitely don't want to be one of these ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call a peeping time. If you don't want to be a peeping time, don't get caught up and don't go to jail. You won't have to find out what a peeping time is. All right. Now, you guys do me a favor. Also, make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. This is the last podcast for 223. All right. We're bringing in 224. That part. Let's just clap it up for 224 coming in. Let's clap it up again for almost making it to 223. I think we have 3 days left in 220. Today's the 29th. We have 3 days left in 223. That part. And if God permits, we're going to see 224. That part. All right. Now, you guys moving right along. Listen, man, I want to shout out to one of the people that I admire, one of my favorite people out here on earth. He's the reason why earth is a little bit interesting, because I find being human at times mundane. Life on this planet could be mundane. This is a simulation. You hear me? Shout out to Kanye West. First of all, Big up to Kanye West for apologizing to the Jewish community. All right, you guys, Mr. Kanye West has seemingly had a change, turned over a new leaf, a change of heart. As of recently, Kanye West released an apology written in Hebrew, in which he apologized to the Jewish community for his anti-Semitic remarks. Big up to Kanye West. Big up to Kanye West. Now, a lot of people are skeptical as for the reasons why Kanye West has apologized. Some would say Kanye West apologized just because he's meeting so much resistance with him trying to release this new album. Obviously, with all the different companies that sever ties with him. They're saying that Kanye West has had a struggle in the business arena, and this is what prompted him to actually go ahead and apologize to the Jewish community. All right? But nonetheless, Kanye has issued an apology. And we all were waiting for this. Now, some people will say that they put fear in him, right? This is a public I forgot the term that they use it for. But publicly, it's like they're embarrassing him, forcing him to make a public apology, right? Either way that you look at it, it's still a good thing. To apologize to a whole community of people. When you're speaking of the Jewish community, there's a lot of people that obviously consist of the Jewish community. And though you might have your gripes against individuals, I don't think you can condemn a whole community like he did, right? Especially in the manner that he did it. So this is a good thing. A lot of people in the Jewish community, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the Jewish community are feeling amazing right now. A lot of people that were Kanye West fans that are in the Jewish community are probably happy. Maybe they can actually listen to his music again. You gotta understand, Kanye West is like worldwide amongst every nation, every creed. You understand me? It's not just black people that like Kanye West. White people, obviously. Spanish people. Middle Eastern people, Israeli people. You know what I mean? He's loved amongst all races. So to exclude the Jewish community, which are heavy fans of Kanye West, I've heard people throughout the Jewish community say that they're fans of Kanye West. And some Jewish people continue to be fans of Kanye West with the anti-Semitic remarks that he spewed, right? But I know these people feel more comfortable now. Now they can start wearing their Yeezys. You know Kanye West dropping these new Yeezys, right? The Yeezy Pods. You don't see Yeezy got this new sock shoe? Yeezy has a new shoe. And this shoe, you could fold the shoe up and it has its own case, right? Like an iPod case. About this size, all right? Kanye West is back creating. I'm curious to know how is he going to distribute this? Because I see he has it on Yeezy.com, okay? I seen Erykah Badu with the fire emojis. Erykah Badu is loving Kanye's new shoes. All right, that part. Yeah, let me read that also. I see you, sis. Let me read this right quick. What you sent me. Let me go into this Kanye West. Bada bing, bada bang. All right, and we're gonna speak about this Eminem. All right, Kanye West's apology for the tirade of anti-Semitic comments lacked the animated flair the megastar rapper typically uses in his online posts. And it reads, straight out of an artificial intelligence chatbot. After Kanye posted the apology on social media, fans started accusing him of using an AI to get his point across. So we did some digging and made a shocking discovery. We plugged Kanye's apology into an AI content detector, which highlighted some strong buzzwords typically associated with the chatbot phrases, including sincerely apologize. It was not my intentions to hurt and promoting unity, among others. The AI content detector says there's an 85% chance Kanye's apology was written by a computer. Now that's something to take into consideration, my brother. So what does it say here? It was not my intention to hurt and promoting unity. I don't know, that sounds a little bit tricky. So nonetheless, and I appreciate that, Taj, because Taj did send me that information. So with that being said, some people are skeptical, saying that this was not a genuine apology. They're saying that this is an AI generated apology, right? Now, we don't know what Kanye West is up to, because I did find it a little bit strange that Kanye West apologized, because Kanye West doesn't seem like the apologetic type, right? Some people are saying this is disingenuous of Kanye. It's an AI generated apology, right? And it might be encrypted with some innuendos in there, right? So he might be saying two things. Well, I think we're just gonna have to wait and see. As time progresses and things unveil, we'll find out if this was genuine or not. But a lot of people feel like it's disingenuous, to be honest with you, with what I just read, right? But nonetheless, man, I'm confused at this point. I'm totally confused. Me reading that, I gotta kind of like retract what I said, because I feel like this. I don't find Kanye West to be apologetic. And sometimes when you apologize and you consider a revolutionary, things of that nature, it seems like you was defeated, right? And I don't think Kanye West is a lay down type. I don't think Kanye West is easily defeated, right? I think he'll fight to the end. But nonetheless, there's a group of people that's involved, the Jewish community, and who knows, maybe they did deserve an apology. And if it was a genuine apology, I'm gonna say this: if Kanye West's apology was genuine, I'm in favor of Kanye West's apology. If Kanye West feels like he's not ready to apologize, and that was an encrypted message and it was AI generated, like what we just read from TMZ, then I'm still with Kanye. I'm with Kanye whether whatever decision that he makes at this point, because I already know Kanye West has good intent. But nonetheless, shout out to the Jewish community. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kanye West. I don't really have a horse in this race. You know what I mean? But I guess I'm just here to bring the story. Don't shoot the messenger. And we're going to leave it at that. I don't want to get too tangled up in this, right? Nonetheless, shout out to Kanye West. Now, you guys, moving right along. Listen, I want to speak about this. Dr. Umar Johnson. All right. As of recently, Dr. Umar Johnson said that Eminem cannot be the top rapper. He can't be the #1 rapper. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into this rhetoric right quick. All right, wait up one moment. Wait one moment here. All right, now, per Hip Hop News, Eminem cannot be considered the greatest rapper of all time because of his white skin, at least according to Dr. Umar Johnson. All right, who claimed much on Joe Budden's podcast. So Dr. Umar Johnson was recently on Joe Budden's podcast. All right, the controversial Pan-Africanist, who's mostly famous for his inflammatory online rants and POVs on race, etc., was the latest guest to join Joe and company. And one segment from is starting to make the rounds in hip hop circles, because they touched on Slim Shady. Now, Umar is making a point about whites that are allowed to partake in black culture, including hip hop, which he says is a disservice. Which he said is a disservice. Somebody's calling me. Why would you be calling me while I'm online? That makes no sense. All right. Whoever that is, please don't call my phone when I'm online. That makes no sense. All right. Americans, oh, wait 1 second, including hip hop, which he says is a disservice to African Americans and doesn't go both ways. In the same breath, he name drops M, saying that he enjoys too much privilege. Joe asks if he considers Eminem to be one of the greatest MCs regardless of race, which sets Umar off on a tirade about how Caucasians should never be considered to be the greatest in something that he feels belongs to black people, in this case, rap music. Now, with that being said, all right, this is a big controversy in the hip hop community. This is an argument that seems like it would never ever die. All right. A lot of people consider Eminem as the #1 rapper. A lot of people consider Eminem as their #1 rapper. Now, asking me, L.O.T.S approve, Eminem cannot be, he's not the #1 rapper. It's not to say that a white man cannot be a #1 rapper. I don't agree with Dr. Umar Johnson when saying race has something to do with being a number one rapper. All right, rapping is a skill. You don't have to be a particular race to have that skill and to perform at a certain level. Obviously, it's not reserved to a particular race when you talk about skill level, right? So with that being said, now Eminem, first of all, his skill level. Eminem is probably one of the best rhymers. When you talk about rhyming, yes, Eminem's just crazy with the syllables, bending words, making something sound similar to another word that doesn't even have the same syllables, right? It doesn't have the same pronunciation. He'll bend the way he pronunciates words, right? To make these words match. He's a wordsmith. He's a wordsmith with words. Yes, Eminem is a great rhymer, but we're talking about a rapper. And what embodies a rapper? Rapper has to do with impact, heavy with impact. In order for you to impact the people, you have to speak about things that the people can identify with. Hold up, we're going to talk about this right quickly. We're going to talk about this, all right? Eminem is a great rhymer. He could put syllables together, words. Yes, he's crazy with the word play. But when we're talking about a rapper, there's more things that embody a rapper. There's more requirements for you to be the top rapper. Rapper has to do with, first of all, your presence, all right? Rhyming is one category. Yes, rhyming is one category. The impact you have on people and how you're going to impact people, that's going to be based off of your content. So that's where Eminem loses, with the content. How influential you are. That's another aspect. That's part of being impactful when you're talking about being an MC. So let's talk about the power of influence, not just your content, how you dress, right? Your rhyme patterns, as in how many people adopt your rhyme patterns, how many people try to emulate you. Eminem is not the number one emulated rapper. Let's just be clear. Eminem is not the number one impactful rapper. That's two categories that Eminem does not meet. He's not the most impactful. First of all, he's not the most copied. Not that many people like a Jay-Z, like a Lil Wayne. People follow behind these people, and to the point where they pattern their style behind Jay-Z. Jay-Z has a lot of minions out there, a lot of offspring, right? Lil Wayne has a lot of offsprings. Tupac has a lot of offsprings. Biggie has a lot of offsprings. People mimic these people and their rhyme patterns as if they want to sound like him. Sean Paul, Gorilla Black. There's a lot of people that try to sound like Biggie. There's a lot of people that try to sound like Jay-Z. That's impactful. We talk about content. Eminem speaks about his mama, talking about cursing out his mama. Not that many communities can identify with cursing out your mom. Let's just be clear. Then Eminem talks about drug abuse. Up into this generation, prior to this generation, it wasn't about drug abuse. It was about drug selling. So Eminem speaks about things that society cannot identify with, especially the urban community cannot identify with Eminem. All right? So when we're speaking about Eminem and his content, we can't identify with White Boy. We can't identify with Eminem. Hold up, man. Wait one minute. Let's drop a bomb to that. We don't talk about our mama. Eminem talked about putting his baby mama in the trunk. He wanted to put Haley in the trunk and ride around with her. We can't relate to that. Eminem dresses in tights and makes a lot of innuendo jokes. How would you say these jokes? He makes a lot of feminine jokes, bisexual jokes. He titters on the line of these type of jokes. We don't joke like that in the Black community. We don't make gay jokes in the Black community. We don't try to hide, speak through gay jokes. That's not our approach in the Black community. That's not how we find amusement. We don't make those type of jokes in the Black community. In reference to Eminem's content, we can identify with Eminem's content. That's one of the reasons that he's not number one rapper. All right? Keep in mind, another thing about hip hop, it's your influence, how you dress. Yes, dressing is part of being a rapper, number one rapper. We're not talking about, first of all, we'll get to the MC part. Eminem is a rhymer, so you probably could fall in the MC category. We'll get to that. But let's talk about what embodies a rapper. How you dress. How you dress is very impactful. When Nas and Biggie wearing Cool G sweaters. That part. Fab, when Fab wears the Fabuloso, Fab wears his sports jerseys. Fab was wearing the basketball and football jerseys. Very, 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 very impactful. How you dress is big in hip hop. Wu-Tang, you know how people wear the Wu-Tang fucking, what's the name? The Wu-Tang sign, the Wu-Tang sign, those shirts? That's worldwide. People wear Wu-Tang shirts worldwide. I don't see Eminem with no shirts like that. Listen, let's talk about it. We're talking about being a rapper, how impactful. To be a number one rapper, you have to be impactful. What about with Lil Wayne when he started getting them tattoos? Everybody tried to get tattoos. Everybody's wearing tattoos and lip piercings. Lil Wayne did that. How you dress in hip hop is very, very, very important. That's what makes you impactful in hip hop. So it's not just, it's your content. How you reach out to the people. We have to be able to identify with your content, talking about poverty, talking about subjects things that we struggle with in the urban community, let alone the whole world struggles with. Not just the urban, suburban community also. It's how you reach people. Your content is going to determine how you can reach, what demographic of people can you reach. Eminem only reaches a small demographic. Eminem only talks to the backpack rappers. You know that song that he got, losing it, lose, whatever that song where he's talking about rapping, talking about to throw up and woo-doo. I don't remember the lyrics. I don't remember none of Eminem's lyrics. So don't crucify me because I don't know no Eminem lyrics. I like him as an MC though. He could rap. Yeah, he could rap. He's not the best rapper, but he can rap, all right? But we're talking about what makes a rapper the best rapper, all right? It's your power influence. Do people want to copy your style? How you dress, your content. This is what makes the best rapper. How do you go in comparison to other rappers? In comparison to other rappers amongst your colleagues, where do you land at? What does Eminem land at with a Tupac? What does Eminem land at with a Biggie Smalls? What does Eminem land at with a Nas, with a Jay-Z? Listen. Do you want to talk about Eminem? Y'all want to get to Eminem and what Eminem, the type of impact Eminem has? Eminem is a wordsmith. Eminem is an MC to the regards of, and being an MC, you still have to reach the people. So he only reaches one category of an MC. He can get on that mic and he can captivate you with words. Yes, Eminem can captivate you with words. Yes, Eminem plays with syllables like Cool G rap. Yeah, Eminem does that great. And if that was considered the only categories to be the best rapper, then Eminem would damn near be the best rapper. If it was just based off of that, Eminem would damn near be the best rapper. But it's not. It's not. It's the power to reach the people, reach society, different demographics of people. Eminem talks about trailer parks. Majority of the world is not from the trailer park. And when Eminem speaks about the trailer park, he doesn't speak about it from a poverty standpoint. You understand what I'm saying? When Biggie's talking about the what you call the lumberjack shirts, the plaid shirts, that nigga. Remember when Biggie said, "There goes that nigga with the fake bow, punch that nigga in his face, stay in your place." Biggie was talking about when kids make fun of you in school about wearing fake name brand and him having to punch somebody in the face. That a lot of people could identify with that. When Biggie spoke about Juicy, a lot of people could identify with Juicy. You know what I mean? The whole story of Juicy. That's why that song is classic. You remember when Jay-Z said, girls in the hood wouldn't fuck us because we talk too much? I identify with that. In the hood, we talk too much. That's why a lot of girls didn't like fucking hood niggas, because hood niggas talk too much. And I was one of the that used to talk about it. You heard me? So Jay-Z, when he speaks about poverty, we can identify with Jay-Z. We can identify with Biggie. You get what I'm saying? We can identify with Eminem. So when you say Eminem is the number one rapper, Eminem cannot be the number one rapper. He's missing a lot of categories. It's not just about wordplay. We trying to say Eminem's a top rhymer? He's a top rhymer? Eminem is a great rhymer. But we're talking about rap. Rhyming is one category of rapping. There's a whole lot of other categories that consist of being a rapper, especially the top rapper spot. Most of us can identify with Eminem. I'm just being honest with you. So when Dr. Umar Johnson says a white man cannot be a leader of no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because if we could be the head of a white sport, who created basketball? Who created football? Now I know us as black people, we created a lot of things. As time progressed, more and more things are being revealed about how many things that we created. So I wouldn't be surprised if we created basketball or football. I wouldn't be surprised because we create a lot of shit in the black community that we don't get credit for. I wouldn't be surprised. But just hypothetically speaking, if we rise in the ranks and we're the number one basketball players, we're the number one football players, every sport that's created, we potentially can be number one at that sport. So how come that rule doesn't apply to their race and what they create? See, I don't agree with Dr. Umar Johnson. Let me say something. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. There's a lot of things that Dr. Umar Johnson says that I do not agree with. I've seen Dr. Umar Johnson totally contradict himself. When he was arguing with this gentleman, Mike something, I forgot the gentleman's name. I'm not good with these names because these people are not part of my lives like that. They're not that impactful, but I see what's going on. I remember one time Dr. Umar Johnson was calling somebody a blackie, calling them blackie. You know, I'm a dark-skinned person too, so that one right there stung, right? That stung. He's calling the man blackie as if he's light-skinned. Dr. Umar Johnson contradicts himself a lot. Now, I'm not here to condemn the brother because he says a lot of good things, but everything that he says is not the end-all, be-all. Everything that comes out of Dr. Umar Johnson's mouth is not gold, all right? It's not to be taken in as gold, all right? Dr. Umar Johnson is a hypocrite at times. And some of the shit he said is not right. So to say that a white man cannot be the top rapper, listen, if a white man could reach certain heights, now I understand the difficulty of it. I understand it's probably going to be hard for a white man to really be able to embody what a rapper is, because a rapper speaks to poverty, speaks to society, and speaks about society and the elements of society, right? So it's kind of hard for a white man at times to identify with that and to express himself because he's at the top of society, right? He's at the top of the food chain. So how could he really? Can a white man necessarily put his feet in the shoes of a poor man, of the lowest person on the totem pole, which is usually black people? We're the most suppressed race. So to be able to speak to poverty, speak to the people that are lacking resources, it's going to be very hard for a white man to do that and to be super impactful. But is it possible? I don't know. But I don't necessarily agree with Dr. Umar Johnson when he says a white man cannot be the top rapper. I don't necessarily agree. He might be right, but I don't necessarily agree with that. But nonetheless, everything that I'm saying probably more proves his point. And like I said, Eminem is not the number one rapper in the rap community. All right. Nonetheless, Eminem definitely is not the number one rapper in the white community. And anybody who believes Eminem's the number one rapper, you just a hater. Anyone that believes, that's just shock value. Some people just like to be objective to whatever people say. Some people just love to go against the grain. And I think that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people are just great fans of Eminem, right? But you guys are the exception, and the exception does not make the rule, nonetheless. But still, shout out to Eminem. You know what I mean? Because I never heard Eminem chime in on none of this shit, right? I've never heard Eminem, and though I've never heard Eminem say he's the number one rapper, neither. So I know white boy must be feeling good because at the end of the day, we're speaking about him, and he never put his 2 cents about this. I'm pretty sure this is a very touchy subject for Eminem. Very touchy. All right? But shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson nonetheless. Shout out to Eminem. You heard me? And shout out to all the greatest rappers out there, the greatest rappers alive. Lil Waynes and the Tupacs and the Biggies and the Jay-Z's and the Kanyes. You heard me? That part. Now, you guys, make sure you guys are sharing this podcast, all right? This is the last podcast of the year for 2023, all right? Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. Listen, we're going into 2024. It's a whole new year. We got 3 days left. 3 days left. 3 days left for 2023. We got 3 days left for 2023, y'all. That part. That part, man, it's been amazing. It's been amazing this year. This year's been amazing by the grace of God that we able to speak about it. And if you made it to the end of this year, this is a blessing, you guys. This is a super blessing. Well, the day's not over yet, Taj. You know what I mean? We got 30, 31. Well, 2 days left, all right? 2 days left. So 3 days, well, 2 days and some hours. We're going to say 3 days left, all right? Because today still counts as a day, all right? But nonetheless, you guys, we're blessed. We're blessed. We are blessed to be here to even see the end of the year by the grace of Most High. You know what I mean? I want you guys to show gratitude to the universe. Thank the Most High that we're able to even share this day today. All right. A lot of people didn't get to see the end of 223. A lot of people didn't even make it into 223. All right. And sadly enough, some people are not going to see 224, even though we got 3 days left. Some people are not going to see 224. All right. But 2 days left according to Tosh. All right. Now, you guys, moving right along. Recently, I see that. Shout out to the Diamond Princess. All right. Shout out to the Diamond Princess. You guys, this is about home team now. Mrs. Trina, the Diamond Princess. Big up to Trina. Shout out to Sipper Slide, Ted Lucas, and shout out to everybody on Sipper Slide side. You heard me. As of recently, there's a video that surfaced online of Trina claiming that Beyonce is the #1 woman rapper. Hold up, man. Wait up. Hold up. Wait 1 second. Now, obviously, Trina received a lot of backlash for this. Let me say this again. Trina said that Beyonce is the #1 woman rapper. Now, I know this is probably leave a lot of you guys confused at this point. I was confused when I heard this. But I'm going to say this. Get off Trina's back. Trina's under pressure. Obviously, Trina's under pressure right now. Somebody pissed Trina off. I know Trina, I don't think Trina's getting along with the leading women rappers of today. Maybe, I think she has some issues with, allegedly with Nicki Minaj. I don't see, first of all, you guys know the women rappers, they don't get along. Let's just be quite honest. They don't get along in this field that we call rap, a very competitive field, right? Now, obviously, these statements is wrong. First of all, Beyonce's not a rapper. Yes, she probably has rhymes in some of her songs she's rhymed before, but obviously Beyonce's not a rapper. So my question is, what made Trina say this? Why would Trina say Beyonce is the #1 woman rapper? It seems bitter. It seems out of place. It seems like she has an ulterior motive there, an objective when she did that. And Trina doubled down on it. She said she don't give a damn about how people feel. All right? Let me see. Let me pull up some of this information on Trina, man. Let's go into this, man, because this is strange right here. This is very, very strange. All right. So, like I said, Trina said that Beyonce is the #1 woman rapper. She didn't say Nicki Minaj. She didn't say Little Kim. She didn't say Queen Latifah. What other women rappers right now would be considered the best? She didn't say Cardi B. She didn't say Remy Ma. She didn't even say herself, the Diamond Princess. Trina said that Beyonce is the #1 woman rapper. Yes, Planet. Yeah. She probably think Beyonce, he said, she probably think Beyonce can sing. Of course Beyonce could sing, but she's saying she's the number one rapper, all right? That's a little bit different, Planet. Now, wait one moment. Let's see here. Okay, now, this is how she responded. Trina actually doubled down, all right? This is word for word what Trina says. All right, for the dusty, crusty, funky bitches in the back, Beyonce is the queen of rap when she raps. In all other genres of music, she wrote in her Instagram story Thursday, December 28th. Now, stay mad, goofies. I said what I said, and nan bitch gonna check me. Carry on. All right? The Miami rapper technically tripled down as she made a post on her Instagram feed to elaborate even further on her claim. Now that I have all y'all undivided attention, I am actually late to the party because I wasn't aware of this nonsense happening today because I'm too busy minding my business, she wrote. Let me just make myself clear once again. Since it's a slow day for the blogs and bullshit. This interview was back in October at one music festival. I really don't give a rat's ass how anybody feel. I said what I said. That's the queen bee, and I'm gonna stay on that. Hold up. Wait. Listen. Shots have been fired. Shots fired, all right? So obviously Trina's pissed off, all right? And she said she don't give a rat's ass for the ones that's in the back that's hard of listening. Listen, somebody pissed off Trina. And I know Trina had some conflict with Nicki Minaj at one point, and I really think this is aimed at Nicki because obviously Nicki is the number one woman rapper. Nicki is the queen bee. But I think there was a song that Nicki did not approve for Trina to put out. I think Trina had a song with Nicki Minaj, and she tried to get Nicki's authorization to put the song out, in which Nicki did not authorize her to release that song. Now, a lot of people have music with Nicki that are post-date, that predate, right? They're not coming out the day that she does the song with the person. It's just like the Kanye West. She did that song with Kanye West 3 years ago, New Body, and Kanye wants to put it out now. And it was similar, and Trina had the similar case where she did a song with Nicki in the past. And Trina wanted to put the song out, but Nicki felt like it wasn't time to put it out. You should have been put it out, right? So I think that she has some reserved, feelings about Nicki Minaj. Obviously, this is aimed at Nicki. We all know Nicki is the queen bee. No woman rapper has sold more records than Nicki Minaj. Let's be clear. Hold up. Drop a bomb to that. No woman rapper has sold more records than Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2. 200,000 units sold. First week sales, projected sales. That part, all right? So with that being said, let me tell you something. Shout out to the Diamond Princess. That's home team. Shout out to Trina. Big up to Trina still. But you guys get off of Trina's back. Obviously, she's talking that shit because Trina done had it up to here with y'all. I know she ain't had it up there with me because I don't be speaking against Trina. But apparently somebody done pissed Trina off to the point where she's trying to take away accolades from Nicki. It's obvious. Call a spade a spade. She's trying to take accolades away from Nicki. Let's just call a spade, man. Trina, for you to say that Beyonce is the number one rapper, we're not even gonna go into that. Anybody, even though common sense is not common, y'all gonna use some common sense today. Y'all finna use some common sense today. We know damn well Beyonce is not in the category of a rapper, all right? Even though she's the number one influential woman in the world. Nice try, but no cigar. Nice try. That was the right plan, but wrong man. I understand it. Yes, I get what you're trying to say. But Beyonce's not a rapper, all right? And the award goes to Nicki Minaj. Let's applaud Nicki on being the number one woman rapper of all times. That part. And shout out to Trina. I don't know who done spiked Trina's drink. I don't know how Trina woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Obviously, somebody done pissed Trina off. You know what I mean? Whoever done pissed Trina off, something's wrong with you, all right? Leave Trina alone. You guys just leave Trina alone for right now. Obviously, she's not working with it all right now. She's missing a couple screws right now. She's not vibrating right now, obviously. So leave Trina alone. Please leave Trina alone. That part. Now, you guys do me a favor. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. Do me a favor. Share this podcast, all right? This is the last podcast for the year 2023. By the grace of God, we're going to 224, and we finna be live for 224. That part. Trust me when I tell you, things are always going to get better here. We're always going to upgrade here at the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 68. Clap it up. Glee! This is episode number 68. I am the incomparable, the author imitated but cannot be duplicated, all right? The incomparable. The one that get their style from, the elected, the appointed. I'm the one that keep taking what they keep creating. I'm the elected, appointed, voice of the streets, leader of the streets, learning off the streets, living off the streets. I'm the top op public enemy number one. This is powered by L.O.T.S Media. And I want to welcome everybody to the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 68. That part. Wait. Applaud me. Let me get an applaud here. All right, you guys, as of recently, let's talk about it. Cardi B and Offset. Listen, man. Listen. This is sad. Let me get my sad. This is sad. All right, you guys know Cardi B and Offset, they broke up. One of the greatest couples out there, one of the greatest hip hop. You know, I'm rooting for all couples in hip hop. I told y'all I fucks with that Jay-Z and that Beyonce. I love all hip hop couples. I love to see the black community come together, and I love to see power couples. I love to see power couples. So shout out to Cardi B and Offset. Now recently, Cardi B and Offset, Cardi B has filed for divorce. This is according to the internet. According to rumors, okay? Allegedly, she filed for divorce for accusations of infidelity, and black men don't cheat. You heard me. But nonetheless, you guys know Christmas that took place the 25th. Now, here comes Christmas. What was going to happen? What did you expect? Cardi B and Offset, you already know they have kids together, all right? And Offset has kids from other baby mamas. Nonetheless, which Cardi B is embracing of his other outside kids. Now, Christmas comes in. What did you expect Cardi B to do? This is why I give Cardi B so much respect, all right? Now, Cardi B and Offset were in the same place at the same time, all right? They were at the crib together, celebrating Christmas. Let's applaud them on just keeping the family, the unit together, keeping the core values together. Let's applaud right now. We're going to applaud Cardi B and we're going to applaud Offset for keeping core family values, even in the midst of infidelity, even in the midst of a divorce, even in the midst of turmoil. They still maintain core family values. Now, you can see Offset at the house. Obviously, Offset is at the house. They're in the same place at the same time, okay? Offset is seen with the kids. They're unpacking their gifts and things of that nature. That was such a beautiful sight. That was a beautiful sight. This is what I want to see. Now, when I seen Cardi B shaking her ass in the club, talking about fuck my baby daddy, singing that sexy red song, it hurt my heart. Cardi B, let me tell you something. Contrary to Cardi B being a stripper, a lot of people think that Cardi B, because she's a dancer, certain things come with the territory, how she's going to treat men. Nonetheless, Cardi B has beaten all the odds. She beat all the claims of what she's capable of, and whoop-de-woo. Cardi B, for the most part, has been a great wife to Offset. I don't know what goes around in the background, but from the public perception, from our perception, they look like they're doing great. All right. And I'm pretty sure there's skeleton in the closet. Obviously, that's why the recent divorce and all that. But what I'm trying to tell you is they put up a good front. All right. They put up a good front. And nonetheless, Cardi B, I didn't hear no rumors of Cardi B infidelity. Throughout this whole Offset, up until the end now, I recall now Offset accused Cardi B of cheating, right? But this is towards the end of their relationship. And I hope it's not an end. But nonetheless, throughout their whole duration of their relationship, I didn't hear nothing about Cardi B cheating. I never heard Cardi B speak down on Offset. So shout out to Cardi B. Big up to Cardi B for not talking down on Offset. Big up to Cardi B for being a role model, for being perceived as a role model, for putting her best foot forward throughout this whole duration of their marriage, all right? She carried herself quite well. Let's call a spade a spade. Cardi B carried herself well throughout this marriage. Their marriage lasted up, I think, 8 years, 7, 8 years. That's a long time. Obviously, it was a rocky road. It was ups and downs. It wasn't the perfect marriage, but they still were able to sustain. And in the public eye, they gave us a great image. And that's what counts. Let me tell you something. We all got our skeletons in our closet. But when it comes to family, you don't expose your family dirty laundry, right? You don't expose your dirty laundry. And that's what I liked about Cardi B. Nonetheless, forget all the rumors behind it. Forget what the father's saying and Offset's sister saying and all that. They might have their valid points, but I'm talking about us as the public. At least you never defamed Offset in the public's eye. You never degraded Offset in the public eye up until now. Up until now, when you see Cardi B, she was twerking to my fuck her baby daddy and singing the Sexy Red song in the background. I didn't like that. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I didn't like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to point a finger. I'm not going to act holier than thou. I'm not going to point a finger. But I'm just saying I didn't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like when women, and I'm going to be touchy with this, but my question is to women is why when we break up with women, why is us as men break up with women, the first thing they want to show us is how they're a hoe, how they're willing to go out and have sex immediately. For some reason, women feel compelled when they break up with us. They want to show us that they'll give that pussy away in an instant. They want to go wear the most tightest clothing, the most revealing clothing. They want to show their promiscuous. They have a heightened promiscuity. Women love to be promiscuous when they first break up with their man. Most women, their first objective is to show that they're going to be promiscuous when they break up with us. Why? That shit's always going to confuse me. Why? Because you know that we love that pussy. You know that we don't want you to give away that pussy. So the first thing you're going to do is give away the pussy. The first thing that you're going to do is give away the pussy, right? But nonetheless, I ain't pointing no finger at Cardi B. I love Cardi B. I love her style. Cardi B's a Libra. Libras are some of my favorite people. Shout out to my Libras. Clap it up for the Libras. Shout out to the Libras. Nonetheless, man, big up to Cardi B and big up to Offset. Hopefully they can bring this back together because Offset said that he was not cheating with Jade. Offset said he was not with Jade, and black men don't cheat. Hopefully Cardi B and Offset can come back together because I like that couple right there. And that's a power couple. Let's get the money. Shout out to Nicki Minaj with her husband. You know what I mean? The Kenneth nigga. Shout out to everybody that's out there that has a successful relationship that are considered power couples. Because that's what we need to see in the black community. We need to see power couples. We don't need to see single women. We don't need to see single men. We need to see power couples. I think we have enough of that in the black community. I think enough of us has grown up in single parent homes. It's evident, yes, there's stories of triumph. There's glorious stories of being successful coming from a single parent home. But I think we have enough examples of that. I think we as black people, we have enough examples. We need to see more power couples, more successful couples, maintaining that unity, that family unity. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child. All right? Let's start at the core, the mother and father. Let's start at the core. Nonetheless, shout out to all parties. You heard? That part. Now, you guys do me a favor. Make sure you guys hit that like button as soon as you come in the building. All right? Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys don't become ninja watchers, all right? That's the person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher. That's just a hater. And you definitely don't want to be a peeping time. If y'all don't know what they do to peeping time, just don't go to jail and you won't have to find out. We call this wiping your feet on the rug. Do me a favor. As soon as you come in here, hit that like button. Everybody in here should have hit the like button at this point. Don't be a ninja watcher. Wipe your feet on the rug, all right? We call that wiping your feet on the rug. Same thing you do at your grandparents' house. Show that you guys have manners. Show me that you guys were raised right. And do me a favor. Wipe your feet on the rug. You heard? That part. You guys, make sure you guys turn your notifications on, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or on Twitter. All right? That part. This is the last podcast for the year. Shout out to Rudolph Barmere in the building. Yo, you guys, it's the last podcast for the year. All right, the year 2023 is over. We have 3 to 2 days. We have literally 2 days left. All right, this is the third day. Once today is complete, there's only 2 days left from here for the year 2023. All right, let me read some of this comment section. Hold on. What my eyes behind my head saying? Planet. She needs to understand this generation of women looks up to her. And dude, we as people need to start building family values again. I'm with you, Planet. I'm with you, my brother, 100%. We need to build them core family values again, we as a people, all right? Shout out to Charlie Charger in the building. Big up to Charlie Charger, checking in. That part, shout out to Planet, shout out to Charlie Charger. Once again, Rudolph Barmere in the building, yo. Big up to Rudolph. I see you, champ. I see you, champ. Hold on, what we got here? All right, Bruce Aldwin. They need to kiss and make up. They need to collaborate and make an album called Pink Diamonds or Princess Barbie. Word up. Listen, that's a good idea. I want to see women do a whole project together, to be honest with you. Like Ladies Night. I want to see women do a whole project like Salt and Pepper and Queen Latifah and Little Kim and all them did Ladies Night and shit like that. We need to bring that back. Ladies, come on, man. I want to see y'all work together, man. We love this thing called hip hop. You heard me? We all love this thing called hip hop. We grew up with this precious thing, this precious little thing about us that we call hip hop. I want to see women get along. Hopefully in 2024, that's what we need to campaign. For 2024, we need to campaign for women to get along in hip hop. Yes, we need that. Okay, let me see. What we're planning saying? She's trying to get Beyonce on a record. She's trying to get in Beyonce's good favor. I feel you on that, Planet. I feel you on that one. I ain't gonna lie. I can feel that. I can feel that. Let's see what will make it happen saying. She must have forgot about Miss Lauryn Hill. Ooh. You see, I need you guys' help right here. Shout out to Make It Happen. Y'all go check out Make It Happen music on YouTube. That man is like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Make It Happen. And yes, she didn't even give a shout out to Lauryn Hill. You put Beyonce before Lauryn Hill? Y'all know somebody done pissed off. Somebody pissed off the Diamond Princess, and I ain't having. I don't know who the fuck keep playing with Trina. But stop playing with Trina. Stop playing with Trina, because y'all got Trina saying stupid shit out here. Stop playing with Trina. Trina had no business saying Beyonce's the top woman rapper, but somebody done pissed Trina off. And that's what we need to find out. We need to find out who pissed off Trina. Who got Trina talking crazy out here? That's the issue. Let's get to the root. Let's get to the root of the problem. Let's get to the root of the problem. Because Trina out her rabbit ass mind. But obviously there's something deeper. There's a deeper underlying issue there. I'm telling you, it's way deeper. All right? All right. Shout out to Tasha in the building. You heard? Shout out to Tasha in the building. She paid respect. What Bruce said? She paid respect to a lot of female rappers before she made that statement. I agree with you. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with that one. Make It Happen. Let me see what Make It Happen said it here. He said, M disrespect his mama. I don't know anybody that listened to him. Mr. Rather, M gay influence mostly in white kids. Facts though, man. Facts though. Shout out to Make It Happen. That's some serious shit right there. You guys do me a favor. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. Share this with your people. You guys need to be watching this from YouTube also. Do me a favor. You guys go on YouTube and watch this from YouTube for me, please. You heard me? That part, be smart. All right, so now let's talk about Blueface. Listen, Blueface has been hit with a lawsuit by Soulja Boy, baby mama, after claiming he slept with her the day before her baby shower. Among other things, according to new legal documents obtained by TMZ, Jacqueline Martinez beelined to court Friday, claiming Blueface made a false and defamatory statement about her and her child. In the case you missed it, Blueface and Soulja Boy have been beefing heavily on social media this week, which started after the two began arguing about who would win in a versus battle. So they try to figure out who would win between Soulja Boy. Who y'all got, Soulja Boy or Blueface? I don't know if you guys are familiar with Blueface, but I know we're familiar with Soulja Boy. Crank that, all right? So now, who would win in a versus battle? Well, things escalated quickly, and Blueface made some pretty outlandish comments to Soulja Boy about Jacqueline, which includes because I effed your baby mama the day before your baby shower. All right, so you guys, Blueface is another one. He's like a Tasha K. Blueface already lost this lawsuit, and Blueface is on a tirade right now. Blueface is definitely on a tirade. Oh yeah, I want to speak about something too. But Blueface is definitely on a tirade and shit. Blueface and Soulja Boy are beefing right now. So Blueface told Soulja Boy that he knocked down his baby mama the day before his baby shower. Whoop-de-whoop, in which the baby mother, she said that didn't happen, right? She said that didn't happen. But nonetheless, she said her and Blueface did have sex at one point. She's seen in Blueface's video, one of Blueface's video. So there was a sexual encounter with her. She just saying it didn't happen that day that Blueface is claiming. So she went ahead and filed a lawsuit. This is lawsuit season right now. It's not just essays, assault allegations, but just lawsuits across the board. So Blueface has another lawsuit on his hands. Now, mind you, Blueface has Whack 100 in his corner, and Whack 100 is very resourceful. Whack 100 got all those Jewish lawyers. Whack 100 is very resourceful with the lawyers, man. So nonetheless, shout out to Blueface, shout out to Soulja Boy, shout out to his baby mama. I'm not gonna stay too long on that, but Blueface is being hit with a plethora of lawsuits at this point. All right. Now, I want to end off with this. You guys know BG came home. First of all, shout out to BG Cash Money coming home. All right, you guys, as of recently, BG has been called out. All right, and they try to put the rat emoji over a BG. They're claiming that BG is a rat. Cash Money Records, Baby Gangsters BG. Hot Boys BG. 1/4 members of the Hot Boys consisted of Juvenile, Turk, and Lil Wayne. All right, you got BG. He just came home from a 14-year bid. He just did a 13 to 14-year bid. All right, now they trying to hit him with the rat title. Now, you guys, BG was, there's some information that came out. BG had a case before he did that 14 years, all right? Before BG did the 14 years, he was fighting a case, all right? And in that case, BG was, there was a gun found in the car, all right? There was, I think it was 2 co-defendants, so it's 3 of them. It's 3 of them that are fighting the charge, right? Now, one of the gentlemen automatically agreed and said that he would take the charge. So this guy was considered a fall guy. We call that the fall guy, all right? Now, they're riding in a vehicle. There's a pistol underneath a car seat, and somehow they convinced the gentleman. I don't know if they convinced the gentleman or he took it upon himself, but he took the gun charge, right? So this man is not even from New Orleans. So BG got his partner, and then he got his next kid. The kid is from Houston. BG is knocking down the kid's mama. So there's some relations going on with the kid's mama. Now, I'm pretty sure this kid is an adult at the time. I'm saying kid, but he's an adult. He's a grown man. Now, this man somehow said that BG and his friend convinced him to take the charge. This is according to the gentleman, right? So now the man takes the charge. What BG told him to convince him to take the charge, BG said, listen, you're not even from New Orleans. The most you're going to get is 2 years on this charge. So the man was under the impression that he was only going to do up to 2 years for the gun charge. Where they do that at? Hold up. Wait. I don't know how they convinced him of 2 years for a gun charge, but let's proceed. Nonetheless, the man went to fight this charge. First of all, he called out and said that was his firearm. So he took ownership of the firearm. Now, I was told there was some drugs in the vehicle also in the middle console, whatever, in which I think BG and his homie, they had to share that charge or what have you. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, the biggest charge was the gun charge. The gentleman took the charge. And keep in mind, BG's knocking down this man's mama. Where they do that at? The mother obviously is an older lady. I don't know how that works, but he's knocking down the man's mama. The man takes the charge. All right? Now, when they go to court, before this man goes to court, he's finding out he's facing 5 to 6 years. So as opposed to BG and them telling that he's going to do 2 years, the man comes to find out that he's going to do 5 to 6 years, which is a big difference. 2 years to 5 to 6 years. Hold up. I know that changed his whole perception on things. At that point, I know he was like, damn, I probably wouldn't agree to take that charge if I knew I was going to be facing that much time. And that time seems more appropriate. 2 years for a gun charge? That don't sound too right. That don't sound too right. 5 to 6 years sounds more realistic, right? Nonetheless, this man goes and fights this charge. He fights the charge and he loses the case, what have you, because he, like I said, he already agreed to say that was his firearms. So once you say that's your firearm, then you kind of like lost the case already, because you already said that you took ownership of the pistol. So what you say after, it discredits, it's not going to hold up. It's not going to hold no weight, because you already agreed, you already admitted to that's your firearm. You get what I'm saying, right? So now he gets his 5 to 6 years. Now BG's being released. Obviously BG's being released. BG now, you see BG he's out. Y'all saw BG when he came off the plane and woo-de-woo, and he hugged Baby. He gave Baby that tight hug. He hugged the shit out of Baby. Baby gave him that small pendant. You remember that small Cash Money pendant? The small pendant that he gave BG? A welcome home present? So now, according to Baby, Baby was under the impression that BG was going to come home to be Cash Money. That was the whole intent. That was the whole plan, for BG to come home back to Cash Money. You already know how Baby feels about artists, especially when we talk about Wayne and BG. Those are his kids. He raised them. So he feels like they rightfully need to be alongside him where they started at, right? Now, unbeknownst to Baby, BG went left. BG went left. BG was seen on a recent interview saying he's independent. BG, as opposed to being with Cash Money, BG is screaming he's independent. BG has been dropping music as of lately. A lot of music as of lately. Remixes. BG has new music out with Gucci Mane. BG dropping a project with Gucci Mane. It looks like BG has no intentions on being with Cash Money at this moment. And I don't think that sat well with Baby. Now, ever since this happened, there's been things coming out on BG, and this gentleman, the man who took the charge with BG, he's surfaced. He's merged back on the scene. He's surfaced. This man is going around doing interviews. Now, he's doing an interview saying that BG is a rat. So the gentleman that took the fall guy, the one that took the charge for BG, he's screaming that BG's a rat. He's getting interviewed on different platforms, right? The gentleman said that BG took the stand on him. BG and the other gentleman took the stand on him, in which they said on the stand that that was that man's firearm. So this has people saying that BG is a rat. But contrary to what everybody's thinking, once again, when it comes to court proceedings in court, majority of the general public has never even had a charge even close to what BG's facing. Majority of people probably only had a simple misdemeanor, a traffic ticket. Most people who speak about snitching and speak about court and charges, they don't really know what they're talking about, because they've never faced those type of charges, even to whether the charge or the degree of the charge. They've never faced neither, right? So they're giving it from a standpoint that's not educated. They're not really educated on it. So it's really just an opinion that people are giving. So the general consensus is BG's a rat, because people don't understand what a rat is, right? Keep in mind, this gentleman already said that that was his pistol. The man agreed to take the charge. If you agree to take the charge, how can it be ratting if BG says that's your gun? If you agree to take the charge, if you already told the officers that's your gun, if you told BG and them that you're gonna take the charge, how's that ratting? Everything BG and them said on the stand was equivalent to what the man had already said. There was nothing added to the story. BG just repeated everything that the man already said. So obviously the stories are already corroborated. Obviously they already agreed on a story, right? So how does that make BG a rat? Now, a lot of people are saying that Baby is the one that's pushing the button on BG. Shots have been fired. Hold up. Whack 100 is going around. Rat 100. Whack 100 is on a tirade saying BG's a rat. Terrence Gangsta Williams. This is a guy this is Baby's brother. Brian Williams. Baby has a brother called Terrence Gangsta Williams. Terrence Williams, who just was released from prison. He got released because he he snitched on people that are already dead. According to him, he snitched on dead men, right? But they still thrust him in the category of a rat. They say you're a rat regardless, whether you snitch on, that's a whole different story. They say whether you snitch on somebody alive or somebody dead, even if they're dead, you still considered a rat. So Terrence Gangsta Williams has been on a tirade to taint BG's name. Terrence Gangsta Williams is going around saying BG's a rat. Whack 100 is going around saying BG's a rat. Obviously, there's an ulterior motive. Whack 100 works for Baby. Whack 100 is the president of Cash Money West. Whack 100 works for Baby. Baby is mad that BG did not come home to Cash Money. So Baby pushed the green, he green lighted it. He green lighted Whack 100 to call BG a rat. Now, this gentleman, that the fall guy, he's going around saying BG's a rat also. But nonetheless, with all the accusations, with all the enemies coming together, forming an alliance and with an objective to bring down, to taint BG's name, it's not working. It ain't working. BG has a real strong core following. BG has some real people behind him, and nobody's buying that BG's a rat shit. We're not buying it. If you agreed, if the gentleman said that he's going to take the charge, he said he's going to take the charge. How can I be a rat if you told me you're going to take the charge? If you tell me you're going to take a charge, and when the police ask me whose gun is it, I say that's your gun. Why the fuck I'm a rat if you already agreed to say you're going to take the charge? BG took the stand and said, yes, that's that man's gun. But he just repeated a story that you guys all agreed with. Obviously, the story corroborates. It's the same story. So BG went on the stand and said, yes, that's that man's gun. How's BG a rat? It makes no sense. People stretch this ratting thing so far. People stretch it so far. There's a lot of misconceptions about ratting. There's a lot of misconceptions about ratting. But what I'm here to say is BG is not a rat. All right? Shout out to BG in that new project. Big up to BG in his new project. Shout out to BG going independent. And y'all get ready for that BG project with Gucci Mane. Gucci and BG already got a single out. They got a video out. All right? So Gucci and BG are definitely dropping a project together. Shout out to those gentlemen. Big up to them people there. Now, you guys do me a favor. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. All right? Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Thumbs up. All right? We call this wipe your food on the rug. Same way you do at your grandparents' house. Shows that you was raised correctly. Don't embarrass your parents. Show me that your parents raised you right and hit that like button. I don't care if we got 10 people. I don't care if we got 1,000 people in the building. You guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. You heard? Shout out to BG. Shout out to Cash Money. You heard? That part. Oh yeah, Little Uzi Vert said he's retiring. I don't want to speak about Little Uzi Vert. Little Uzi Vert said he's retiring and he's going to do women's clothing. How appropriate. Hold up. Little Uzi Vert said he's retiring and this is going to be his last album and he's doing women's clothing. What am I supposed to say about that? I'm lost, all right? I'm lost. All right, you guys, listen. Like I said, this is the last podcast for the year. For the year 2023. This is the last podcast for 2023. All right? Hopefully we all can make it into 2024. By the grace of Most High, we're able to make it to the end of the year. Like I said, a lot of people did not see. A lot of people were not able to see 2023. Or neither even the end of 2023. All right? So if you made it through 223 and you still here to tell your story, show your grace, show your gratitude to Most High for bestowing his grace on you. Show your gratitude to Most High. because a lot of people didn't make it to 220, didn't make it through 223, and a lot of people didn't make it to 223. All right, we about to go into 224. You know what I'm saying? We need to pray on 224 for bigger and better. We got to do better in 224, right? We got to do better than 223 and 224, obviously. And like I said, show the universe your gratitude. Show the universe your gratitude. All right. This is the last podcast for the year. All right. I might go on, but don't quote me on this, but I might go on before that clock strikes 12, an hour before. I might go on maybe 2 hours before. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You know what I mean? This may be the last podcast for the year, for the 223. Nonetheless, make sure you guys share this podcast. You know what I mean? And I love everybody. I love everybody that supports this podcast, honestly. I love all the supporters, man. I love the haters too. You know what I mean? Because we need y'all. Because I know I'm on your mind. But nonetheless, I love everybody that supports this podcast. All right. We had a very successful year throughout the ups and downs. There was a lot of ups and downs. Planet, goddammit, he could validate these stories. Planet knows. You know what I mean? He could validate my testimony. All right, a lot of ups and downs for us to make this show happen. All right. I've never missed a Friday. Most consistent. I've never missed a Friday. I've never missed a Friday, bro. I'm here every Friday with you guys, nonetheless. All right. And we make this show happen by the grace of Most High. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to do this. And I'm curious to see what 224 brings. 224 is going to be very exciting, you know, and we're going to go twice as hard as we did in 223. So just buckle your seat belts. You know what I'm saying? Stock up on your popcorn because we're going to hit 224 hard. Pause. We're going to really be going in and we're going to turn up just a slight bit. We're going to turn up. All right. You guys, man, we're about to end this podcast right here. About to end the show. Nonetheless, I'm gonna put some cool outro music. And like I said, man, thank you for all the support, man. I love you guys. Thank you for your support for the whole 223. You know what I mean? We did this together. This is our platform. This platform is for all of us. You heard? I didn't make this platform for me per se. I made it for us. This is for the people. All right? For the people, by the people, for us, by us. Nonetheless, love you too, Josh. Love you too. All right. Let's get this outro going, man. Bada bang. 223 was very lovely. 223 was lovely. Ups and downs, but nonetheless, it was great. We alive, we ain't sick, we not incarcerated. You know what I mean? By the grace of Most High, thank you, God. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the ones that's been here. And that's going to continue to be here. You heard? Once again, I'm the incomparable, the author imitated but cannot be duplicated. I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. I'm the initiator. I create what they keep taking. Number one influencer. You heard? I'm the Lord of the streets, learning off the streets, leader of the streets, living off the streets. Public enemy number one. I'm the top op. I'm the top op, and you will see. All right? This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media. And I want to welcome everybody to the last podcast of year 223, the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Episode number 68. That part. Clap it up for 223. Gunshots for 223. With that being said, y'all, peace. I love you guys. And I'm out. 223 signing out, you heard? We getting ready for 224. Double salute. Y'all get the double salute. 224, we coming. By the grace of Most High. If I wake up tomorrow, nobody's promised tomorrow, but 224, we coming and we ready. That part. Affirmation warriors, come out and play. Affirmation warriors, we ready. We speak things into existence over here, you heard? That part. Peace, y'all. That boy said drop a freestyle. Hold up. What you say? You say drop a freestyle? Drop a freestyle. Yeah, drop a freestyle. Check me out in the meanwhile. L.O.T.S approved. I got a mean style. I've been foul. Niggas better keep they shit on dial. Keep them crackers on dial, cause I've been foul. Public enemy number one. Go get your gun. I give a fuck what these niggas from. I get you done. I wrap crazy circles around niggas like I'm Big Pun. I make niggas go home and get they big guns. I'm trying to make a lot for the 224. And I'ma tell you niggas out the door. Hey, I pull the drawers down. Bitch, you niggas better get out the fucking kitchen. Good riddance. Niggas don't wanna see what I'm spitting. Niggas don't know where I'm fucking going. And I'm alluding to that I'm the best. And if you think otherwise, then get that shit off your chest. That's enough of that, man. I'm out, y'all. Freestyle for your. Maybe next year we're gonna start doing writtens, all right? How about that? Let's do writtens for next year. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.